Holy! Oh my god. Damn it. Started recording again while I was singing. Okay, anyhow. Sorry about that. Some Shadow Bloody Heart coming to you live. I'm going to upload my Death Note chat room video today. I'm planning on it. But yeah, that I gotta get the photos and everything for it. Right now I'm being a little lazy, so might not get uploaded till like 3 or 4 in the morning. So, and then I pretty much have all week off of work except for like 2 days. So I should be uploading a lot more videos. But anyway, that's not the reason I started this. I wanted to start doing something that I could do weekly, but I can still do it. So I'm coming to give you the video of the week. But this time it's going to be videos, because I couldn't decide between these 2 videos. The first video is by hold on. Today. No. It would be in last week, wouldn't it? Hold on just a minute. Sorry, I'm looking for it because I had a list, and I couldn't find the list, so I'm having to go to my, like, search videos. Oh, God. What have you done? Okay, oh my god. Why do I watch so much YouTube? Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Holy motherfucker, it's a dinosaur. Well, god damn it. It was here like 2 seconds ago. I just looked at it. I hate it when I can't find stuff. Well, anyway, I don't remember the name of the video, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty much about Kai going off on everybody and standing up for himself, which almost none of the YouTubers today do. No offense if you are one that does this, and actually stands up for yourself, but, you know, what I mean is, like, if you're gonna, like, make a video to stand up for yourself, good for you. I support you fully. But if you're just gonna be like a little, you know, whatever and take it, But that's just, you know, my personal opinion there. And then my next video of the week, because I could not decide between the 2 because they were both freaking awesome. It's PewDiePie NMD, and it has PewDiePie, Kai, Piggy and Stefano, and it's called Bad Ends Night. It's like one of my favorite videos, and I love the dancing in there, and I love the song itself. It's a great video. I'm going to put a link for it here in the video, right in the left, for both videos, in the left and right corners at the bottom of the screen. So I'll give you like 5 seconds to check those out. Okay, hopefully you either clicked on or you unclicked your turning off annotations or whatever they're called. Okay, so now hopefully I'll be able to do my video of the week every week, at least, because my daily topics just weren't happening daily. I'll still have topics about stuff, don't get me wrong, but it just won't be daily. So I'm going to start doing videos of the week, because I watch a lot of YouTube. I might not always be able to get on here and, like, you know, watch like everything, but yeah, I watch a lot of YouTubers. If you like check out my subscribe stuff, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, so then my next one is Yaoi, or Yaoi, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. It's like my favorite thing, but I have so many people trying to correct me on how I pronounce it. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna call it Yaoi. So if you're pissed off about the way I'm pronouncing it, whatever, you're gonna have to get over it. I read a lot of Yaois, and I have a list right now of some that I read, and I'm just gonna tell you the two that I've read recently, and tell you about them and give you a recommendation. Now, the first one's called Yo. It was actually a pretty good one. Yeah, I thought it was good. Like most yaois, it's a pretty typical one. It has about 15 chapters, and it's pretty typical of a yaoi, you know. But the only thing, like, what I liked about it was that it was, you know, it was interesting, and I just liked the characters in it, you know. And then the one I just got done, like, the things I didn't like about Yo was the fact that I don't like the yaois that go on to different characters and you get all confused because these aren't even characters that were originally in it. This story, Yo, is about a kid who looks like extremely like a girl. I mean, extremely like a girl, and he's pissed off about it. So he thinks the manly thing to do is join cheerleading. Now, I don't know how cheerleading works in Japan, but if you were trying to be manly and you went out for cheerleading here in, you know, America, that's not exactly manly. Well, it wouldn't make you look manly. Now, if it made you feel manly, more power to you, but, you know. And he falls, well, he doesn't fall for this track dude. It's, like I said, a typical yaoi, you know, like, the other guy met him at some other point in time, and, you know, yada yada. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. But yeah, then there's all the sub-characters, or characters that are like, you know, main, but not, you know, they find their love matches. But, you know, there were characters coming in the middle of the story that I didn't even know. Like, they weren't even shown in the beginning of the book. Like, when the vice president found his love match, that made sense. Cause, like, you knew all about the vice president from the beginning of the story, and the guy he was with, you knew about him too. And, like, the cheerleading coach and the track coach, again, you know about them from the beginning of the story. But it's like when the guy's rival and the kid's cousin shows up suddenly, and they're doing a thing about them, you know nothing about them at all at first, because it doesn't explain it first. It just goes into it. I don't like it when they do that. But I mean, if you like those kinds, then it's a great story. Like I said, 15 chapters. You can find it on mangafox.com. It's completed, pretty easy to get. And my rating would be, out of 10, would probably be about a 6.5. It was pretty good, but I've read so many, it wasn't on the top list of them. Now, god damn it. This one that I just read called Yumi Musubi Koi Musubi, I think is how it's pronounced. I'll spell it out for you. YUMEMUSUBIKOIMUSUBI. Just in case you want to check it out, because this story fucking killed me. I mean, oh my god. Okay. So I just got done reading it about an hour or so ago. It's pretty much about this kid who grew up in his aunt's house because his parents were divorced. And he met this kid, this other kid, but he was like 17 in high school or whatever, and he starts falling, like he's 17 now from when he was littler, and he starts falling in love with this guy, and I mean, it was, oh my god, this kid had no restraints. I mean, if he had something that he wanted to say, or, you know, I mean, oh my god, he just blurted it. It was funny as fuck. I have to say, I mean, it didn't go off into other little, even though there was another gay guy in there, his name was like Shuin Pei? Even though it was talking about him being gay, and at first it seems like he's trying to break up the two, or, you know, trying to get in the way of them being in a relationship, I like the fact that it kind of works it in there, but it doesn't make him have an alternate love thing. But I don't like the fact that, like, you know, middle of the story, throwing in characters that we know nothing about, even though, you know, like, they only did one love story, like, off thing, but, I mean, it didn't even go into it. It just, you could just tell it from in the story, like, it's in there. But it is actually a very good story, and I really enjoyed it. I like the comedic Yaois and the ones that are, like, extremely awkward, and they always say that stuff that makes you just cringe, the fact that they actually said it. You're like, oh my god, I cannot read this. It makes you feel awkward too. Like, if you were standing in the room and they said this, you would just, like, be hit with, like, a wave of awkwardness. It's, like, a great story. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd give it a 9. At least a 9. It was either not an 8 or a 9, actually. Just because of certain things in there. It was a really good story, in my opinion, but then again, that's just my opinion. Now, for some others, it might not be if you don't like that awkward setback situation, you know? But besides that, if you enjoy that kind of story, more power to you, bro. More power to you. Because I love that kind of story. I love feeling awkward when I'm reading stuff. Again, you can find that on Manga Fox. I'm going to leave in this thing, again, annotations to find these stories, just in case you have trouble finding them on your own. It's just a quick click and link to the pages, and I think you'll really enjoy these stories. Next time I do these, I'll be reading one. I'll be telling you about the one that I'm reading now, which is Boku no Suki na Sensei, and then Ano Koto Dana Manga. I'm bad with Japanese words, so if I'm pronouncing anything wrong, please forgive me. I can't read Japanese. I'm born in the southernest part of places, and words pronounced bad out of faith. But yeah, again, I'll give you 5 seconds to process these little boxes. You enjoyed processing your boxes, I'm so glad. But yeah, I really enjoyed I liked the mangas. I've read a lot of really good yaois, whatever. I might reread some and give another review over them. But I don't really want to have to review ones that most people have read, like Juno Romantica, or, you know, Loveless. Which, actually, I'm almost done reading Loveless, and I've found out that the manga is really different from the anime. By the way, for anybody who didn't know and really likes Loveless, they just got Loveless out recently in English. So if you want to look for that somewhere on the internet, I'm pretty sure you can find it. I found it once, but I had already watched it in Japanese. So I was like cool with that situation right there. I've watched Juno Romantica in Japanese. They don't have it in English yet, but it's difficult to find Juno Romantica in even find it on the internet without having to pay for it or go through a bunch of BS, because, you know, if you have slower internet, it really freaking sucks to try and load, you know. But I do a lot of small mangas. I usually try and pick mangas that have at least 15 chapters or more. But I have a few yaoi mangas that I own that I'll probably do reviews on. I've already read them, but I mean, hey. But usually I try and pick ones with like 15 chapters at the very most. At the very least, I meant. Like I said, the one that I'm reading right now, the Boku no Tsuki na Sensei, it has 26 chapters. So if you're into the longer mangas like that, you know, there you go. Loveless is extremely long. Juno Romantica is extremely long. Yeah. Again, if I'm pronouncing the names wrong or anything like that, forgive me. I'm Southern. I'm fried chicken, and I dance on the moon with polar bears. So it's all good. I'm extremely tired. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. So those are my yaoi manga reviews for the week. And that was my video review for the week. And this video is too freaking long, and I hope you all have a good night, day, AM, 1 in the morning. Yeah, so, okay then. Love you. It's a swift shadow, bloody heart, coming to your eyes. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!